Yeah, it's Mr. Crack with his new mixtape blog, and this one is titled "Is Jay Z Overrated?" And I'm gonna give you my personal opinion why I think Jay Z is overrated. Now, I'm not saying that Jay Z can't rap, and I know y'all gonna disagree with me, but these are my views, man, and I'm not trolling. I'm not saying stuff just to get a reaction, but this is my personal opinions and stuff, and I don't like going along with everybody agreeing, having the same points of views and shit. Like, it's ridiculous, man. We all got our own taste in music, or what we think is good or what we think is bad or overrated. Yeah, and stuff. So it is what it is, man. But I'ma tell you why. Now, when Jay Z first came out, like the first time I heard Jay, it was a DJ Clue mixtape, and it had Ain't No Nigga on it. And when I heard that track, I'm like, yo, this shit is hot. I had it on repeat like I do with all the songs I love, man. So I like, yo, I'm fucking with this, man. I'm playing this and shit in the car, you know, I'm fucking with the song. So, you know, Reasonable Doubt finally comes out, man. And that album is like damn near the soundtrack to my teenage years and shit. I'm fucking with it. It's a classic. My favorite songs is Bring It On and Regrets, man. I had the CD, man, and I used to play that on repeat. Just those two songs. I love the whole album and stuff, but those two songs were my personal favorites. And I think the best track to me is Bring It On and stuff like that. Song right there at that time, it kind of like defined what I was going through, you know, just the feelings. So, you know, that album right there is a classic album to me, man, and I loved it from beginning to end. So, you know, at this point in the game, you know, the game is shifting and stuff, because, you know, Big and Pac is dead, but it's already shifting even with them when they was alive. But it really starts shifting like in 97 with this over commercialization and shit with the music. So, you know, Jay Z aiming for a platinum album, and I guess he feeling like he want to take over since Big is gone. You know, he's gonna switch up a little bit. Like, so he's working on his next album, and My Lifetime Volume 1, and I'm like, the first song that comes out is like, Who You With? And stuff, and I'm like, yo, I'm not feeling this track, man. I don't even buy the single and stuff. I'm not even rocking with that track too much and shit, you know. And I'm starting to feel like it's a little commercial, but not overly. But the video comes out, and it's like, man, it's some playing shit. I'm not fucking with it. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna wait. But when he finally puts out the album, I didn't even buy it, because I'm just disappointed with the single so much, and then I hear the album from somebody else playing, and I'm like, yo, this ain't the Jay, this ain't Reasonable Doubt Jay and stuff. And I'm not asking for artists to make the same type of album, but I'm listening to the lyricism, and I'm like, yo, this ain't Reasonable Doubt, man. This is some commercial shit, and it's dumbed down, man. I'm just not. So I said, all right, cool. You know, I hold off on that one. I said, all right. So, you know, I'm reading the Source magazine and shit, reading the interviews, and I'm hearing, like, for the Hard Knock Life album, like Jay is returning to his old. He thinking about retiring and stuff. He's gonna give you that kind of like Reasonable Doubt type album. So I remember I see a picture in the Source magazine, and Jay Z, he ain't got no jewelry on. He got like a white tee or a blue tee on and stuff, and he got rubber bands on his wrist. So I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, this next album, this is gonna be Jay. This is gonna be that Reasonable Doubt shit. So I'm like, you know, I hear the Annie track, the Hard Knock Life track. I'm like, alright, cool and stuff. So I like, but I'm gonna buy the album and stuff. So I end up getting Hard Knock Life. Now, to say, I like the album for what it is, but after that album, I knew it was over for Jay. The lyricism wasn't there at all anymore. I'm not saying like the lyrics are bad. I'm saying it's not Reasonable Doubt standard of lyricism to me when I listen to it. This just sounds like some dumbed down shit. So, I listen to the album. I like the production on it. There's tracks on there that I fuck with for what the album is and stuff. But I just didn't get into it and stuff. I was just disappointed. After that album, I said it's over, man. Jay ain't never coming back. He's gone and shit. And then I see interviews that he's doing on MTV at the time, and Source Magazine or Vibe and stuff. And I'm saying to myself, like, yo, Jay, he ain't never coming back. But in the interviews, he's saying like, yo, he have to dumb down his music so he could reach a certain audience and stuff. So it's like, so he could sell records. And I'm feeling like, damn, so what about me? I was there with you since Reasonable Doubt, man. You saying that you gonna forget about me? You more concerned with selling records? So like, alright, fuck it then, man. I'm not rocking with Jay anymore. But I could tell the difference when somebody's really rapping and when somebody's not rapping. You could hear the improvements and stuff, especially like when you listen to Ready to Die versus Life After Death by Biggie, and you can hear the growth in lyricisms between those two projects. If you don't, you just don't know the music. I mean, you ain't paying attention to the lyrics and stuff, So, I can hear Jay Z declining and stuff. Well, not even declining, he's just not giving his all like the way he's supposed to. He's commercial now. He's commercial Jay. He's not Reasonable Doubt. He knows it, and he ain't even gonna strive for it. It's just crazy to me how people could set a lower standard from somebody and still think it's good to put them in your top 5. Like, come on. So I stopped fucking with Jay after that. Especially after Hard Knock Life. I said it was over. He ain't Jay no more. He ain't Reasonable Doubt Jay. So why would I want to, spend money on an artist that's not gonna give me his all and shit? So that's why I think Jay Z is overrated, because he's nowhere near the level of lyricism as Nas and stuff. And you can hear Nas. You don't see Nas dumbing it down, maybe for certain tracks at the time, but he's not. I could still listen to something by Nas that he put out on his last project and be like, whoa, that shit right there is some ill shit, man. I don't know how you could do it after 20 years in the game, man, but it is what it is, man. That's why I think Jay Z is overrated, man, and stuff. And I'm not a big fan of commercial music like that. I think that shit is kind of cheesy in a way and stuff. It was easy. It's just easy to do, man. But it's hard to be creative and write some shit that like, oh shit, that's some shit right there. So that's my view, how I feel. Jay Z's overrated, but man, hit me up and let me know what y'all think, man. I get a lot of feedback off of the Illmatic, like people on YouTube always hitting me up complaining about that. But I'm not trolling. It's just my personal opinion and views. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hit me up on Instagram at Mr. Crack 15, man. It is what it is. 1.